let's get this insanity started because uh-oh. Aloha guys, Raptormon here. Welcome back, Raptor Pack. Hello my little hivelings, how you gorgeous people doing today? Um, so I just booted up. Photoshop. I don't know why this happened, but apparently Photoshop got uninstalled from my computer, and I just had to reinstall it. And, everything's been reset. Everything. Thankfully, my files are okay, but everything on Photoshop has been entirely reset. Like, eh, ah! Needless to say, it's a tiny bit of a pain in the butt. Yes, how are you guys people doing today? Hello, Thanos, how are you? I do have, at the very least, I've got my file pulled up. Really wasn't able to do any work whatsoever. I have Pavloved myself into taking a day off, on Wednesdays. Uh, I, uh, I, frickin' furious! I'm missing so much stuff now. I am missing so much stuff. Where is, okay, there's my brush preset. Where's my navigator? I know I got a navigator. There you are. You're supposed to be up here. A histogram can fluff off, but fine. Here we go. I've got to rearrange all of this again. Oh god. That needs to not be there. You don't need to be there either. You're supposed to be taller. You're also supposed to be taller, and you're supposed to be shorter. Yeah, literally, I just started it up. It was gone from my little taskbar down at the bottom of my screen. So I'm kind of scrambling right now. Which is the reason for this minor little freak out all of a sudden. As always, it's not one of my streams if something doesn't screw up with the tech. Speaking of tech, I got this, you know how I was talking about the tour box thing? It's supposed to help with art. I got one. It doesn't work with my version of Photoshop. I've tried to get it to work. I even contacted support and was like, yo, I got some problem. Here's what I'm using. And bless Torbox, their support system that they have is absolutely fabulous. I got a response in less than 12 hours. And the easiest solution would be to get newer software. For those that don't know, I'm working on Photoshop CS6. Extended. Which allows me to have the little animation stuff. I just realized how bright everything here is. Hold on a tick. I need to darken everything. It's too bright. Let's see. New CS6? Mistakes were made. Mistakes were made. Oh god, many mistakes were made. Oh shit, how do I undo this? How do I undo this? Oh, thank goodness. Okay. We're good. That was close. But anyway, how are you guys doing? So, I sat down this morning thinking, oh, okay, I'm gonna be able to, get some work done on the computer, get some early animating in. No. My brain essentially went, haha, you're worthless, you're useless, there's nothing you could possibly do this morning. Just the whole kit and caboodle of negative thoughts. And instead of wallowing in said negative thoughts, I went, all right, bet. and didn't get anything done on the computer, but I got stuff done around the house. I, mm, eh. So part of Plush Mountain, we'll start there. Part of Plush Mountain has to be moved in order for me to move the chair underneath it. And I got to move the chair underneath said Plush Mountain, um, so that we can put in a bookshelf. Well, I was like, okay, I got this lovely, lovely little mental block of, oh, I need to get one of these, plastic containers. I don't have one of these big plastic containers. The last one I had, I currently have full of yarn. And I'm like, okay, I don't want to go to the store. I don't want to leave. Like, I'm having a hard time trying to stay cool, which is nuts. And don't get me wrong, I love the heat, but I am wearing, um, very light pajamas. We'll go there. And I have my hair up in a bun. I'm not wearing a hat. And, yeah. And I'm having a hard time, not sweat. Probably doesn't help the fact that I haven't drank that much water. I have drank a butt ton of water today, though. So that's a good thing. But anyway, so I'm like, you know what? Fluff it. I've got some of these reusable tote bags that I ain't using for anything else. I'll just use them. So I use I think like two. I use two of them to move the plushies, and I don't have to move the whole plush mountain, just enough so that it doesn't collapse when I move the chair. Move just enough. Turns out there was not a lot that I needed to move. Got all of Plush Mountain. Got that section of Plush Mountain put into bags. Then proceeded to check to see if I could move this chair, keeping in mind, this thing is a love seat. This thing is huge. This thing is cloth. It's not leather, it is cloth. We've had this thing since we've been married. So we've had it since 2015. But moved it. I was able to move it all by myself. Oh, excuse me. I probably should have gotten caffeine today, but I literally have only drank water and tea. Mostly water. I have this little, I'm sure you guys have seen me have this thing. I have drank two. Pretty sure? Yeah. Well, 1.5. I've drank one and a half of my big old jugs of water today. I have stayed well hydrated for once. So, move the chair.
Afterman!
Yes, Grekene?
Did you remember to eat today? If you didn't, go get food.
Yes, I did eat. I did eat.
You're Afterman?
Yes, Grekene?
Did you remember to take your medicine?
Yes, I did.
Go take it if you haven't.
Thankfully, I did, in fact, remember to take my medicine. Which is why I drank tea this morning. Rebus. I did not have coffee. I had tea. My French press is currently dirty because, I didn't ask my husband to clean it. The husbando is in charge of dirty dishes. I'm in charge of putting clean dishes away. I did not go out to mow the lawn today. Thankfully it's not too bad. But for the front lawn, I'm like, okay, I just need pants and, a sleeveless shirt. However, I need to tackle the back lawn too. And, there ain't no way I was gonna get that done without getting heat stroke. Again. Yes, I have gotten heat stroke before. It's not fun. And given my husbando was at work all day today, he's finally home. But, given the fact that my husband was at work, I really didn't want to risk having to, get rushed to the ER from heat exhaustion. I do. So I did the responsible thing, because with the back lawn, I would have to fully suit up. Steel toe boots, long pants, long socks. I would have to tie up said pants to ensure nothing would go up my pants leg because there are officially ticks in the backyard. How do I know? Well, I walked outside yesterday to enjoy some of the heat. Um, I had flip-flops on, and a tick walked across my foot. Thankfully, it did not latch on, so I promptly well, I didn't smack it. I licked it right off my foot. And, yeah. Oh, there are ticks. There are ticks. I am not happy about the fact that there are ticks in my lawn. So, like I said, I gotta fully suit up to take on the back lawn. And, where do you live, Jurassic Park? No. I lived in Alabama. There's a difference. I don't live in Florida. But no, I gotta fully suit up because there's ticks, which means there's other parasites out there. But yeah, I'm gonna have to get my boots on. I'm gonna have to get my long socks on. Because that means there's also probably snakes, and I don't know what... I was about to say brand. I don't know what kind of snakes are currently in my lawn. So, yeah. Ugh, Grievous! So yeah, I gotta make sure that I'm not taking any chances. And I'm gonna be wearing my thick Duluth pants. So yeah. And also I'm probably gonna have to wear a long sleeve shirt just to make certain. Because well, no, I could probably get away with, one of my wear around the house sleeveless shirts because it's very form-fitting. I just have to make sure I wear a belt with it, so that way nothing can get down my britches, because my britches are actually too big. They're actually too big for me. I've lost enough weight to lose some inches. So I have to wear a belt with them anyway. But I need to ensure that I wear a belt with this. And then obviously a hat. And I'm going to have to put my hair in a bun as well, just because of how hot it is. But I have to put on a lot of clothing for this to ensure that I don't get, covered in ticks. Because now there's ticks back there. This is my fault, by the way. This is entirely 100% my fault. Because I'm supposed to be taking care of the lawn, and I let the back lawn get to where it is. And I don't know if I've mentioned this before, but I either have Queen's lace growing in the backyard or hemlock. Why do I say those two? Because apparently the flowers look very similar. Queen Anne's lace, it's Queen Anne's lace. Apparently that's very beneficial for the human body. Hemlock, however, it's very much not. It's a famous poison. But anywho, I want to make sure I know what I'm dealing with. But. Propane, no. No. I am not using a flamethrower. I don't care how wet it is, I am not using a flamethrower. Because there are also very beneficial plants I have growing in the lawn. Like sassafras. I got sassafras growing in the lawn. Ah! I have sassafras that is growing in the lawn. I have clover growing in the lawn, and I want to keep those. I also have fruit trees. Well, bushes at this moment. Because I got a fig tree, I got an olive tree, and I got a blueberry bush. And I don't want them getting burnt. Mind, yes, they are in pots, so I can move them, but still. The fig tree's got to go in the ground soon. Well, sooner rather than later, anyway. Did that spider actually bite me? I had a tiny spider fall on me. It was either Tuesday after stream or Wednesday. And the place where it landed, there was a bump. I don't know if that little bugger bit me. Anyway. Oh yeah, so, So
You
machine
don't have to
down
run.
the hall, smurfing old. Oh my
You
gosh.
need to drink some water.
Yes, I do. Because I've actually done quite a bit today.
You don't have to run. You need to reload.
Reload on what? All day long to make. Hi, Timmy. How are you? Excuse me. Anyway, but needless to say, like my rhyme, it's spelled S-E-W. Bugger. Although I had to move said sewing machine around today because I made my dad a birthday card. I actually got to use my stamps. I've got this, because in the family, we all have animals. His is the bear. Mine is the goose. My sisters are the squirrel and skunk, and mom is a turtle. Husbando was given an animal. Uh, Elephant. Because he's so tall. But, it's, well, dad is it's a Cherokee thing, apparently. I will believe him for now. Until there's different evidence, I shall believe him for now. Why in the world is that not staying where it's supposed to? Love it. Anyway, I'm watching some of the previews of the stream, and God, that's weird. Anyway, let's see what else. Yeah, like I said, I couldn't do the lawn today, so I did stuff in the house so that I could shut that bad voice in my brain up. Because like I said at the beginning of the stream, I tried to get work done on the computer. I tried. I But my brain was like, "Oh, you're worthless. You're useless." Blah, 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 blah. So I went, "You know what? Fuck you, bad." And like I said, move part of Plush Mountain, move the chair. It's Puff's chair, which she and I did move all this by myself, by the way. But my husband came home and I got to tell him everything I did. But anywho, um, moved the love seat, cleaned the love seat as best I could. I need to get a wire brush hold of it, and then a more powerful vacuum. I know we have one in the house. I just don't remember where I put it. Uh, it's probably in one of the closets or in the spare room, one of the two. I'll find it. Um, Probably. I'll try looking for it Sunday. Oh, swinging. Oh, food. Hold on. Food, food, food. Thank you. Did you temp it? Okay, awesome. Thank you. Mainly because this is raw on the inside. Thanks very much. I got food. Ooh, I can actually still smell the seafood. We got cordon bleus. But instead of the typical stuff, it's stuffed with scallops and lobster. Nice. It said scallop and lobster on the thingy, didn't it? Okay. I couldn't remember. Hmm. Yeah. Ow. Hmm. Yep, it's cooked. Oh, God, that's strong. Hot dog. Man, that's tasty, though. Um, where was I? Right. Move the love seat, clean the love seat as best I could. And then I'm like, okay, so this is done. And there's so much stuff that needs to get done in the house. We got so much rearranging to do. So I decided to continue rearranging the house. So after that, went into the living room, and I'm like, okay, I want to move the table into what's supposed to be the dining room, but it is covered in stuff. So, oh, oh my god, it's good. It's genuinely good. The fuckers misspelled part of the lobster shell. What? No wonder these things are on clearance. Goodness. Anyway. At least I finally ate it, though. Anywho. So, into the living room. And I'm like, okay, I need to figure out what's going to go where. So, had to move another... We have this little roller cabinet thing that we used to keep games in. Well, with a new bookcase that we built a little bit ago. Actually, no, it was this month that we built it. Hmm? Hey! How you doing? I was just talking about everything I got done today. Not even halfway through. Also, I have food, so if you hear something go click, 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 it's because this actually requires a knife. And I got me one of them plate bowls. Stuff being done indeed. Moving furniture all by myself. So, So I repositioned this roller shelf. And... Yay! Tomorrow in 2! That's awesome! Oh, I hope you ace this interview. I hope you get the job. That like. I hope you knock it out of the park in a good way. You got this. I believe in you. I hope so too. And I know you've been bummed for a while with the job stuff. I hope so too. I really do. Hold on. Sorry, not sorry. I'm actually eating food. I've only had air fried chicken well, not even tenders. I guess technically there'd be nuggets. You guys have ever seen the Anytizers? That. I'm eating. But I've only had like sauceless Anytizers today. And that was around noon. So I'm eating dinner. But anyway, so like I said, I moved Love Seat, moved Plush Mountain. Now the area we needed to set up the new bookshelf, that's now available. It just needs to be swept. Then in the living room, on this Wheeler cabinet, the top of it I cleared off. There was a couple games on there, and some cards. I was able to rearrange part of the bookshelf where we have all of our board games now. We built this new bookshelf, I think earlier this month. But, rearranged a few things and was able to get the cards onto said bookshelf. Basically just a bunch of playing cards. And we put them all in container because we have a lot of them, it turns out. So, got that on there, cleared off the top. I'm like, okay, what do I do next? How do I do? So I started cleaning off the table. This is a hardwood, very heavy table, by the way. It's got them, like, clawed feet. And again, the whole thing is wood. That's better than me today. Only just ate for the first time today a little while ago. You're telling me to eat food, woman! Eat food! Eat!
Deuterapteron!
What?
You need to drink some water!
I will in a second. Let me get this bite of food. Oh. Anything in the house? Oh. That's fair. That's fair. Well, the moment you get a chance, eat the food. Even if it's snack. Understandably so. See if there's any snacks. Hopefully there's something. But, oh, right, cleaning off the dining room table. It's relatively small, but this thing's still heavy as heck. So, eventually got it all cleaned off, wiped it down, and then by myself, moved it into what's supposed to be the dining room. Wiped it down again, just to make sure, and then put 2 chairs on it. Or, well, not on top, next to it. And then went into the kitchen and moved some stuff in the kitchen onto the table, like napkins and a Lazy Susan that has snacks in it. Yes! It was off! I get the win! Oh no, the encoding. How you doing, Icarus? What you been up to, man? Right, so I moved the table by myself, cleaned up some stuff in the kitchen, and was able to rearrange part of the kitchen. Wiped down the stove, wiped down the counter. Went back in the living room and kind of cleaned up a little bit as well. I did just drink water, by the way, Elizabeth. Also, hi. Doing good. Just busy working this week. How have you been? I've actually, what's one way I can put this? Beat the shit out of my mental demons today. I think that's the best way to put this. Because I got, even though I couldn't get anything, like, book-wise or drawing-wise, I couldn't get any of that stuff done, I rearranged 3 rooms in the house. So yeah. There's that. And, make them demons wish they were never born. Exactly. Take that, depression! Bravo and anyone that got that reference. Oh, cool. Yeah, I did a bit of cleaning, like, and not moving around, like, this stuff isn't light. Not at all, especially that dining room table. But I moved it all by myself. Sometimes just being productive in any way can help the mood. True. True. But I did do quite a bit of rearranging. Well, I'm gonna let the husbando do the sweeping because turns out the I'm allergic to dust. And I keep forgetting that I'm allergic to dust. I keep getting reminded when I do these kind of cleanings that I'm allergic to dust. So I'm gonna let the husbando deal with the sweeping. Because that kicks up a lot of crap. That my lungs do not like, and neither does my asthma. I don't forget, I just have to do it anyway. Fair. I need to get better about dusting. Just plain old and simple, I need to get better. Because I spend the majority of my day in front of my computer working on stuff. Or trying to work on stuff. Allergy hell for 4 days. Felt that. And I am so sorry. Also, Elizabeth, how are you doing? Well, yeah, no. How are you doing today? Are you okay? Isn't... I keep thinking there might be a Ren Fair soon. Good. I'm happy to hear that. And I'm also glad you're here. I'm glad all... And also, I'm glad all y'all are here. I'm glad... Thank you for showing up. I say as I entirely blank. Allergies suck. I'm pretty sure my yard is full of ragweed, which is also... Oh yeah, I gotta suit up my face as well. Make sure I'm wearing thick enough bandanas. I don't think any of the COVID masks that we have... Well, no, I might be able to try using one of the COVID masks we have. We have a bunch of cloth ones to make it, you know, reusable. So that might actually come in handy. But I think that's everything. So you really should remember to mask up when I dust and cut grass. Yeah, same. But husbando is supposed to do the sweeping and the mopping, and I'm the one mowing the lawn. Why is that the case? Because I asked. I like being outside. Like, and don't get me wrong, I actually went outside to stand in the heat a little bit, which is why I ended up with the tick experience yesterday. And don't get me wrong, I love the heat. Like, I would have stood outside today in the heat. Yes, I'm aware that I'm crazy. You like to sweep, he mops, cutting grass, we share. Oh, cool. Yeah, on the opposite, I hate mowing the lawn and being outside, especially when it's hot. I love being outside, and mowing a lawn is just an excuse to get me outside. Um, but, but, like I said, I would have stayed outside, or I would have stood outside for a bit today to enjoy the heat. But that tick experience yesterday is like, no, back lawn's too dangerous right now. Last thing I need is a parasite. Especially because ticks there's this disease they carry now, that makes you allergic to beef. I don't want that. I don't want that. I don't want that smoke. No, thank you. Oh, man, this stuff is good. But yeah. But, oh yeah, and well, no, I got the dishes done yesterday. Anyway. Let's see, what else? Yeah, I actually did quite a bit today. Boo, boo on the... I think it's just beef, but still. That's funny. Yeah, I couldn't do vegan. I could never do vegan. No. I like meat way too much. I don't even care if that's innuendo. Gimme. But, anywho. That's pretty much what I did today. Is just cleaning and rearranging the furniture. Which a lot of the stuff I did today has a bit of a cascading effect. Because everything hinged on me just moving those plushies. Everything that I did today, and everything that needs to get done still, hinged entirely on me moving those plushies. And now I have the glorious results of, well, getting more shit done. Like, there's multiple things that can be done now, that couldn't get done before because something else needed to get done before it. So, needless to say, I'm feeling pretty good. Don't you just love the butterfly effect? Not quite the butterfly effect, but more just of a cascade effect. Or domino effect. That's a better way to put it. Domino effect. Gotta hit that one domino in order for all the others to fall over. But boy, howdy, ain't it satisfying. Yeah. Because butterfly effect is more... It almost feel more random. So, more direct would be domino. I always called it cascade for some reason. Well, like you cascade down like a mountain. That's probably what I'm thinking. Like water flowing from one place to another. Anywho, Actually, you know what? Since I had to reinstall Photoshop, I want to see if my tour box is gonna work. Oh, yeah. That came in on Tuesday evening. And on Wednesday, I tried it out. Like I said, I sent a email to support for Tourbox, and they're like, "Hey, I will actually try and help you." What do you mean? Oh god! All right. So let me connect this via cable again. Gonna lose a camera, but we're gonna pick up the Tourbox. Cap is missing. Ooh, excuse me. Alright. Connect via cable. Alright, let's see if reinstalling Photoshop will result in me actually being able to use the tour box. We're gonna find out if I can get this thing to set. So basically what the tour box is it's supposed to be this thing that, there we go. It's supposed to be this thing that basically helps you be more efficient. Hold that, go back to my brush. Nope. Nope. Still don't work. Man! Yeah, keeping in mind, this thing is expensive as hell. It works with every other program. It just literally does not work with this version of Photoshop for some reason. And even though, like, I asked the guy, and he's like, yeah, it should work. Don't know why it's not. Like, you can remap the entire toolbox to work with Photoshop CS6. But for some reason, it just ain't doing it. But yeah, it literally works with every other program I have on my computer. Well, just about. I haven't tried every single one. But it's just Photoshop. Hell, it works with Krita. I can't switch over to that at this time, but still. It still makes me sad. Nom, 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 nom. Aha, that's where that is. Don't mind me, I'm messing around with Photoshop because I was not kidding when I said I essentially just had to reinstall Photoshop. Not happy about it. At all. Oh, I'm food. Oh, they're so good together. Glorious American cheese. Oh. I hope. Let's see. How long before ads? 13? Not bad. Do. I will say one benefit of having a VTuber is you guys don't have to watch me eat when I'm eating. Just know I am getting sustenance. But anywho, I think that's everything I've done today. So what I'm doing today here on stream, other than yammering, is I'm working on animations, or I will be working on animations. And as I've said many times at this point, I am horrendously behind on these animations. Which is another reason why I tried to do work yesterday, but like I said, I have locked myself into not being able to work on Wednesdays. Which is a good thing. Overall, because that means I actually take a day off work. Right now, it's a bad thing, though, because I need to get the shit done. Oh. My desk is a little crowded, so that's the reason I'm kind of putting it off right now. But yeah, I'm a little upset spaghetti about the tour box thing not working. I was really, really hoping I'd be able to learn it on Wednesday. Not the cards. Not the cards. And I don't want to get, I really, really do not want to have to get the newer Photoshop, because the newer Photoshop is not a one-time purchase. It's that stupid subscription model. It's really, really annoying. Really annoying. Like, I don't make enough. I don't make enough to justify that kind of expense. Nom, 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 nom. Anyway, I think that's all right now. I am trying to run down the clock a little bit for ads to help kind of massage things real quick. That said, what are, oh, right. So, as I have reviewed before, the goal's currently going on, because that's something else I need to talk about. I've mentioned it a couple times this week. We'll start with the GBT. Do I have a goal? No. Do I have a coupon code? Yes. 10% off your order with Raptor. She said if I actually make like 10 or more sales, I would get paid. I'm like, oh, cool. Pay me in tea. I don't want your money. I want your tea. Because their tea really is that good. I think GBT currently has a deal going on. Buy 3, get 1. It's either buy 3 and get 1 for. No. It's buy 4 and get free shipping. That was the last time I looked at GBTs. They had that particular thing going on. Excuse me. And then they've got a first-time customer, which is 15%. That is 15%. I guess unfortunate for me. You cannot use both the 15% for being like a first-time buyer in combination with my code. You have to get one or the other. Even though it would help me with sales, I would recommend using the 15% off code first. And if you like their stuff, use my code to order more. Like I said, I am going to end up using my code to order towards. I need to get through some of the stuff I already have, though. But given given the fact that I drink tea twice a day just for the that one medicine I take, given that, I'm going through tea fairly quickly. You know, I should probably ask if she's ever going to get a mango tea, or if they're going to ever make a mango tea. Mango tea would be really good. That means I wouldn't have to buy Twinings ever again. Because Twinings has a really good mango tea. GBT, to my knowledge, does not have a mango tea yet. Touchy. So there's a GBT. There is the Kickstarter, exclamation mark Kickstarter. Which I am getting my very first book published. Sorry, food. But I'm getting my very first book published, and we have funded on the Kickstarter. So the people who have ordered a signed copy of the book, you will be getting your book. Just remember to make sure you have the funds at the end of July. Make sure you have all the funds, we'll say, by July 30th. Just to be on the safe side. Look, but I couldn't figure out if GBT had any decaf or not. That's actually a good question. I don't know. Hold on a minute. Can someone do exclamation mark chibi for me real quick? I'm gonna look this up. Thank you. That is actually a really good question. I don't know. Because I think most, I'm very concerned with a tea place that does not sell coffee. Agree. They specialize in tea. Well, everything's in stock. That's nice. not gonna help. Right, they're all priced the same. You know what? Let's click around and see. Sweetness, coolness. I don't think they have anything that is specifically decaf. Just because I think the way everything kind of is laid out is if it's natural with the ingredient, because they list the ingredients. Um, if ordered some, but I was just curious. I think if anything is decaffeinated or would be considered decaf, it's because of the ingredients used. So you'd have to look up each ingredient and be like, okay, this is what like the natural amount of caffeine in it is. I don't think they have anything explicitly decaf. Excuse me. All right. So now that I've talked enough to get down to 5 minutes before ads, I will quickly finish up. So yeah, with what was I on? Oh, Kickstarter, right. So Kickstarter, we're on to the stretch goals. I have been informed that there might be an outside donation. The reason it's not going to be made on Kickstarter is because Kickstarter takes 5% of all funds raised, and their payment processor takes another 3 to 5% of all funds. So yeah, that's the reason I'm going to do it outside. However, I will post the amount, and if it unlocks anything, like if it unlocks any of the stretch goals, then I will make things accountable. I will be like, okay, this is how much was donated outside. This is what gets unlocked. And then just make those things available. Also, with that said, there are new tiers with funding, which includes personalized messages. Basically, you can upgrade. I don't entirely know how that works, so if anyone upgrades their tier, like from say a signed hardback to a personalized hardback, please tell me how you do it so that I can write it under the new to Kickstarter thing, because I do not know how it's done. I know the basics. And that for me is not basic. I'm sorry. But yeah, whatever that I do not know how much it is. I just know it's going to come my way. But yeah. I will post at like the top on the story being like, okay, yeah, this is how much got donated outside of the Kickstarter. So this is everything that gets unlocked because of that.
Okay.
And right now it's merch, the dust jacket, and the me voicing audiobook. I may still do the YouTube version. It's just Spotify one. Yeah. So yeah, doing stretch goals with Kickstarter. With the other goals, you heifers have what's the total this so far this month? You heifers have done 56 subs, which means that's 2 12-hour streams plus a painting stream. That I gotta do next month. You guys have hit the community challenge, the channel point goal, which is another 12-hour stream. So you guys are currently at 56 subs. The next 12-hour stream is at 75, and I probably shouldn't have told you guys, but I'm being my own honest self. I'm gonna regret that, aren't I? The follower count is 43 away from another cooking stream. I may just change all the 100 benchmarks to cooking streams. That seems like a better idea. I'm not gonna lie. Seems like a much better idea. Just for my sanity. Or what's left of it. Anywho. Derp derp merp merp merp. Whoops. Hold on a minute. There's that. Okay, there we go. Everything's back where it's supposed to be. What else? Oh, bit. The bit goal was changed. I think it's 1082 to get the next one, because I did account for the giant overflow. You glorious heifers, you. Ooh, what? Or thud, thud, thud. Why was there thud, thud, thud? Oh, damn. Oh, that's why! Steve! Get out of my stream! This is not a Minecraft stream. No wonder I heard thud, thud, thud. Bugger. Good grief. but, but yeah, so, for then, you guys have already unlocked 10 free sketch requests stream. That will not happen this month. It will happen next month. Why? Because I am so far behind on animation. All right, anyway. And I think that's everything for that. So we're going to hit ads. I'm going to do a BRB and go from there. I still technically have time on ads, but bleh. So, ignore how spaced out this looks. It should look better in color. I hope. All right. Definitely feel like I'm missing another layer here. I just don't know what it is. All of that said, where's my VLC? There we are. I don't want to start with Hat in Time again. Hey, ads are done. How are y'all? Let's see. Let's see. I don't want Hat in Time. Banjo Kazooie it is, because I've been thinking about that today. Because there's something really cute my husband did. Ooh, what? Oh, hi there, Popcat. Hobbling along, are we? Thank you for that. The heck? Thanks, YouTube. Hold on.
I got to fix some crap.
Ah, ooh, what? Banana cat. Whew. I'm not gonna lie, that spooked me. Have that, Jiminy. Oh. By the way, I actually added a little tidbit to the stream. Upper right corner. If you're on mobile, you're probably not going to be able to read that. If you're not, you should be able to read it. I hope. But I made a little sticky note. And it shows you my equipment. In the program I'm using. Mind you, if that ever changes, I'm going to have to go back in and fix it. But it is what it is. Uh-oh. Alright. So, let's get back into the... Oh my god, everything got reset. That's right. Alright. Where am I at? Okay. I'm on frame 6 of 18. So some of this... Oh, no. There we go. I am literally going to have to redo everything as I get to it, aren't I? So I'm going to separate these lines from the layout. I'm going to go ahead and just fill that. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Like, there we go. Oh. Oh yeah, that's right. I need to give you guys another window to look at. Hold on. So you can see what's going on. Believe me, there is a method to my madness. Alright, that should allow me to do this. So that way, I can have this on this side. And I can bring up... Come on. And I have my reference. So basically, this is just like another navigation thingamabobber. Let's move that over. Ah, there we go. Ah! What the? Well, I gotta remember, everything got reset. All of it. So, how are you beautiful people doing? Ah. You. Just fill that in. I probably should have gone back with the pencil tool. Less. Alright, down here. Might zoom in a bit more for you guys. See most everything now. I will say I am probably gonna change next month's animation. Probably. Just to make it something a lot easier. And I might try to learn. Oh, I gotta find out. It should work with Blender. I gotta find out though. I think the lack of sleep is starting to get to me. Get some napping. Get a nap. I'm guessing you didn't sleep well, or haven't been sleeping well, and I'm gonna guess because of the heat. Oh yeah, that's right. Y'all's room is like super hot. Imagine you wouldn't be able to sleep well with that. Stepped on wet sand and made a funny sound. At first I was like, oh no, and then I just started laughing. Okay, yeah. I think you need a nap. Oh my goodness. Better than the room lately, honestly. Putting a fan near the AC has helped. That's good. Glad to hear that. Alright, remove the eye line. These I'm going to reduce. There we go. Now I can actually see what I'm doing. Every day this week, it's like the moment my head hits the pillow, I'm suddenly wide awake. I felt that. Oh, yeah, actually, that reminds me. Something that happened this morning at 1 a.m. Apparently we had a power flash. Even when I would be exhausted just minutes before. Oh my gosh, I felt that. I very much felt that. Okay, we had we had a power flash which knocked out everything. So that was something else I did today, is just turning all the fans back on. That was fun. Oh, completely and utterly random. But I'm gonna have to start. I'm gonna need to ask some peeps for addresses because I'm getting invitations for the book launch party. And while yes, I understand, like, some of the folk I'm sending these invitations to probably won't come, I still want you to be included, at least in some way. Just know that I want you to be there. I guess it's one of those, it's the thought that counts. I hope. Yee. So yeah, if I start bugging you for your address, that's why. Speaking of, I need to get Zograds. Need to poke him. Oh, I need to bring those lines back. I just realized how much stuff is missing. Oh no! Oh, that's the reason that was like that. Whoopsies doodles! Oh gosh. Oh, it's like, oh man, why is there a gap there? I don't remember leaving a gap because I cut off the wrong layer. Grievous. Get a couple of lines going here. Follow 3 and get those done. Sogran has been dealing with a broken PC the last couple of weeks. Yeah, I've been meaning to catch one of his streams. I've hobbled into his server. I'm actually in there. I just, as you guys know, I kind of drop off the face of the earth. I don't talk much outside of being on stream. But yeah, I've seen he's been having issues with his PC. I'm hoping he's able to get those, I think he's got a few parts that are supposed to be coming in. I hope he gets them soon. Oh. Hold on, food. Food. Technically, I have a soda in the fridge and I could grab that one. But those are the migraine sodas. But at the same time, I want a soda. Decision. Treasure Trove Cove! My favorite. You know what? I would love to turn this into like some kind of intro for the stream. I need to talk with the person who's supposed to. I need to talk to the person who's making the new Twitch suite. Yes, I know. I'm actually getting someone else to do something for me. It's rare, isn't it? Actually, that is really rare now that I think about it. man, I am a tad bit of a control freak, aren't I? Well, maybe control freak isn't quite the right word. Picky ain't quite it either. Ooh, excuse me. Not even peculiar will work. How to best describe the predicament? I guess miserly, maybe. It's like, oh, I can't afford to do this. I'll do it myself. Actually, you know what? That, in this case, that's it. I have prided myself, and I now realize that it's pride. I have prided myself on always being able to draw everything I have for stream. But it is now to the point I realize that I can't keep doing that. I can do commissions. I can do that commissions for other people. But can't keep doing it for myself. I gotta get help. I'm about to get patted. One, love you. Two, can you give me a soda? There's still more? Yes! I would love more mac and cheese. I can also get rid of the knife. Before I accidentally stab myself. I don't want to accidentally get stabbed. That thing was precariously balanced. I did have it on top of my drink, and it's like, that thing's gonna stab me if I leave it there. Say what? Huh. Exactly! I'm gonna get stabbed. I'm gonna want to know the reason behind it, and I'm gonna want to deserve it. Post painting I did on on Discord. Showed it on stream the other night. Didn't think to put it in Discord too, so you can see it's not very good, but hey, you created something. You created something. That's a big thing, man. Hey, I think art gallery. Yeah. What do we have again? Oh, do we still have the tropical 7-Up? That. See, it's okay. It's still the fact that you tried. That in and of itself deserves praise. So yes, I would absolutely love to see it. Let me find this. I have so many windows open. Oh dear. Where's Discord? There it is. Oh my gosh, Corgi, I want him up. Give me. Gib. Gib. Hold on. Corgi just sent me some cupcakes he made. Thank you. Thank you. Ooh! Is that the rest of it? Okay. I got the rest of the mac and cheese. Oh my gosh, there's so much. Oh. Pardon, digging in. Oh. Just enough so that I can slide it underneath my little cubby here. Probably in Jack. Yeah, art gallery under Jack Nips Tavern. Yes, art gallery under Jack Nips Tavern. Oh, that reminds me. I did add more channels to Discord. All of them are book related, so they're going to be underneath Station Archives. And similar to the mausoleum and the movie area, which I know I haven't done a movie in a hot minute. I haven't made time. It's entirely my fault. I haven't not made time for it. But similar to those, you'll have to agree to the rules in those areas because there's additional rules for that area. But you have to agree to the rules. And then by agreeing to the rules, similar to when you first access the server, you get a special role that allows you to look at those channels. I need to bring that head down. Very much would like. Art gallery? Alright. I'm gonna go look at it right now. What do you mean that's not good? What do you mean? That's not good! Holy guacamole! Look at this! This is gorgeous! Look at that! Not really good. Boy, I'd have come over there and bonk you upside your noggin. That's gorgeous! Holy cow! I very much like it. Oh, it reminds me of, and 100% this is a compliment because I absolutely love this particular artist. Bob Ross. Reminds me of the stuff he does. Especially the trees and the mountain. I like that. I gotta say, my favorite part of it is the trees because that looks like a massive forest and I want to go there. I want to go camping there. That is so pretty. Oh my god. I'm over here about to cry. It's gorgeous, man. And I seriously mean that. Oh my word. Sad. Bloody hell, friendo. Oh my gosh, it's so good. Oh my word. Damn, man, I feel bad for the paint I sold you now. Oh. With an attempt at following some of Bob Ross's instructions. Oh, that's why it looks so similar. Oh, that's awesome. You did very well. You did very, very well. And now I know why it reminds me of one of Bob Ross's paintings. It's because you followed along. Ah, dude, that is so good. Well done, well done. You should be proud of that, man. That is absolutely gorgeous. My husband agrees. I brought him over here to look at it. Well, I know what kind of painting stream I'm gonna do. We're gonna try and follow Bob Ross together. Unfortunately, the people who I get my acrylic paint from, Anita's All Purpose, they no longer make that. It's been discontinued. I'm so sad. I'm so very sad. You are very, very welcome. You absolutely deserve the praise. Oh, that actually reminds me. Hey! How's the commission going? It's okay if you haven't done any more work on it. That's perfectly fine. You got life you gotta deal with. Gotta get that cross right. I will say the cross I've given because this is essentially me just animated form. That cross is actually based off the one that I have. But I couldn't quite get it to look right when I was drawing it. So I just do like a plus sign. A wonky plus sign. The one I have is what's called a Celtic cross. Or Celtic knot cross. Haven't done any more since last day, but I'll be doing more after interview. Woo! Awesome. But yeah, no rush, no rush, no rush. Just make sure you time it so that I can help you with the final steps of your commission page. He's getting a commission page, by the way. It's gonna be over on my site. Yeah, by the way, you guys are probably going to get absolutely inundated once that commission page gets done. I'm going to be shouting about it. Kobe's Desert! Not my least favorite place in the game. Ah, bullshit. I mean what I say. Well, I mean what I say up until I realize, oh shit, that's an innuendo. Or, oh crap, wrong word. But ultimately, I mean what I say. No point in lying. Oh, believe me, the few slips of slip blah 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 blah. See what I mean? The few slip ups that I have had. Well, not even few. I've actually several. Several slip ups I have had, like when talking about, oh, this is gonna be a 12-hour stream, and accidentally saying 24 when I thought I said 12. It's terrible. I know Thanos and Timmy will absolutely jump on that. I think occasionally Mr. Mace will too if I make that mistake. Of saying 24 instead of 12. Which, speaking of, you guys have 3 12, not 24-hour streams next month. So far. Wait, did I? No! No! No, 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 no! Hell no! Not happening! Also, hi again, Timmy. No, 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 no. It can't be. CAN''T can't be a 24-hour stream anyway. Because my dad's birthday is tomorrow, and we're going out to eat. Tomorrow's his 70th birthday, by the way. 70. So it's a biggin'. I will. I probably should check to see where that restaurant is. To make sure I go to the correct place. That's a big birthday. Happy birthday. Yes, I will make sure I tell him. Papa Raptor shall be informed. And like I said earlier, I did make his birthday card. I finished it today. I just hope he likes it. I didn't use any glue. I just used washi tape to secure everything, but I did it in such a way that hopefully looks real good. Because I also had this bear stamp, like ink stamp. And use that to make like a little scene on it where it looks like the bear walked out of the Y of the happy birthday. Like the second Y. And it made it look like it walked over to this berry bush I drew and ate some berries and then walked off. Or started walking off. But its muzzle's covered in berry juice. I hope so. I'll probably wait to get home to cry, but I'll cry if he don't. If he don't like it. I will say, I think it was last year I drew him a Ford truck. It was one of the old ones. And apparently, I actually drew the truck well enough. He could name the make, model, and year of it. And I'm staring at it going, damn, I really have improved. It's not just a truck. It is a insert giant list that he knows better than I do because his big thing is his cars. Cars. Lots and lots of cars. Well, then again, he's a mechanic. Or I guess at this point used to be. He used to be a car mechanic. So he knows cars inside and out, both in the literal and figurative sense. Actually, no, it's just literal sense. What am I saying? Well, I guess the knowledge in the brain, and then physically he can, knows cars. Because he fixed the damn thing. I remember as a kid, I actually used to help him fix cars. Usually with changing out the oil. Because you do need to change the oil in your car. Oil is different than gasoline, just FYI. I know some people already know that, some people may not. Similar to how I have met human beings that didn't know how to boil water. This is not a joke. I wish it were a joke. I wish it were a joke. But they exist. and it saddened me greatly. They were talking about it like almost like a brag, and I'm like, how did you get through college without knowing how to boil water? Hell, not even from a chemistry perspective, just from a basic living perspective. Like, how much fast food do you eat? Do not eat any pasta. Do you not have hard-boiled eggs? No mashed potatoes? Well, fresh mashed potatoes? Is it just the box flakes? Needless to say. Seabass, they are as bad as people who don't know where milk comes from. Oh, God. Oh, don't remind me. Don't remind me that that exists. How dare. It comes from the store. Okay, where does the store get it? Then again, I have a sinking suspicion that if you were to make a Venn diagram between people who don't know where milk comes from and don't know how to boil water, I got a sinking suspicion those circles are going to overlap a lot. Hey, hard-boiled eggs are really tough. Okay, drop an egg. I can understand, like, the overboiling of a hard-boiled egg. Believe me, I get that. I've done that constantly. But I like the way it tastes, so, let's see, they probably have making all the food for them. I mean, it seems like it. But getting a good hard-boiled egg is difficult. I will give you that, because you actually shouldn't be doing it through vibes. Like I do. Like growing up, whenever I had to hard-boil eggs, usually around Easter, I would do it through vibes. Like, I think it's been in there long enough. Take one out, spin it, and either be like, okay, it's not ready yet, if it just kind of wobbled, or if it spun really fast like a top. Like, okay, they're done now. Out they come. Keeping in mind this was as a kid, I am better as an adult. And honestly, I need to start eating more eggs just in general. I gotta increase the protein in my diet. Technically, I'm supposed to be doing a high protein, low fat, low carb diet right about now, but I've been stressed the fuck out and I've had very little discipline to pull that off. 100% my fault. 100% my fault. It's my fault I haven't stuck to it. Outside of being stressed the fuck out, I make no excuses. It is my fault that I have not stuck to it. I think it may just be the fact of keto. Keto has kicked my ass in the past. Let's see. Legit yelled at me because I tested if my spaghetti noodles were done by doing the stick test. She yelled at you? Oh, that's terrible. Wait, how do you do the stick test? Or, well, what is your version of the stick test? Allow me to change that. Yep, there's only... Because I know people do it in different ways. My family, once again, kind of on vibes. You once the pot starts boiling or threatens to boil over, you start checking the pasta. Throw it on the refrigerator if it sticks good enough. Throw it on the fridge? That would probably get me whooped, not gonna lie. Although it's much easier to clean it off the fridge than it would be to, say, throw it at a wall. Oh, of course, of course, of course. And you just wipe it down to clean it off. Or clean off the fridge. Wasn't like I did it to her fridge. Oh my goodness. But no, it's probably changed. It's definitely changed since I grew up. But a lot of, I just realized a lot of the cooking we did in the house was literally done off vibes. I mean, it was all good. So no complaints. You just kind of feel when the food's done. There were a few exceptions. Whenever we cooked like chicken, actually no, it was just chicken. Whoop. Whenever we cooked chicken, we always did the thermometer to make sure it was done. No vibes for chicken. Chicken's got to be cooked all the way through. I think we did that for ribs, pork chops. So yeah, it was more than just chicken. Same woman who literally yelled at me until I cried because I told her senior year of high school started I was stressed about my future. It's understandable to get stressed out about the future. Bloody hell. That's it. I'm adopting you too. I already adopted Patchy. I'm adopting V. V is now my daughter. So I start saying, hey kid, how you doing? That's why. Oh, Grievous. Welcome to the Raptor family. Which reminds me, I need to make Patchy's card and send it to him. His birthday is soon. Actually, his birthday's next week, isn't it? Patchy, his birthday is next week, isn't it? Is it next Saturday or next Friday? It's right after the 4th of July. 4th of July is Friday? Okay, so it's on Saturday. I need to make sure I get that in the mail. Get it finished and get it in the mail before then. I was about to say, Cracks, did I send V and Blitz their stuff for their birthday? And then I remembered, oh yeah, I sent the MomoCon stuff to them. I'm over here already panicking like, oh shit, I need to send my daughter stuff now. Yep, nope, you're officially adopted. Do not resist. You are now family. Do not resist. I'm pretty sure I'm older than both of you heifers, too. Are we? I mean, I think so, yes. Both of you guys were born in the 90s, right? I think I'm still older. Just not by much. It really is not by much. Damn! Oh god, that means you and Goldie are the same age. Bless a bear. Wait, what? Were you and Blitz born in the same year? Because I know his birthday is before yours, if I remember correctly. Gotta bring husbando a towel. Alrighty! Be careful, don't sleep. I will be mad. Okay. Yeah. Remember in 1993, bought my first Magic. Oh yeah, that's right. You're older than I am. How many guys are actually older than me? For a while, it was the majority of you. I think we're finally starting to get people in here that are younger than me. Hold on. I'm gonna nom on my...
I'm gonna numb on my...
I'm about to say pasta salad. I need to make pasta salad again. That stuff's delicious. No, my macaroni and cheese. Though, if I remember my information correctly, I think Timmy, you and Icarus are about the same age, I think. For some reason in my memory banks, if I remember y'all's ages correctly, I think you guys are about the same age. Which also reminds me, I gotta get Icarus's card made and in the mail. Not as soon, but I need to remember to make it. I also just realized, Timmy, I don't know when your birthday is. I don't know your address either, so I can send you a card. But still, I don't know when your birthday is either. Hang on. I remember where Icarus, do I remember Icarus' birthday? Icarus, was your September or October? Not October, August. Excuse me. Okay. Okay, it was close to September. That's the reason I thought it might be there. Okay. I need to... I think I even have that in my calendar. Where's my sticky note? Where's my sticky notes? I'm gonna write that down again. What's it? Basically September. I feel a little better. I know I've written it down in my calendar, but guess what I don't have anymore? That calendar. Oh yeah, that reminds me. I need to ask Shadov what she uses as a birthday bot. Excuse me. I know I've asked her before, but I keep forgetting to actually implement it. But I think having a birthday bot in the Discord would be a good idea. That way, I have zero excuse to forget y'all's birthday because the bot will say, yo! Welcome back, V. How you doing? Open the door while I was fetching my towel. I was in the middle of a yawn and my yawn turned into a yelp. Yo! Yo! I swear, if anyone gets that reference, I'm gonna be happy. Yo toho! Yo toho! And I laughed almost hysterically. Alright, hey Chris, I've got that written down now. Yes! Yes! Oh my gosh, yes! Still had diapers while St. Helens blanketed my home with ash. How... Hi, Goldie. I still had diapers while St. Helens blanketed home with ash. How about you? Oh, that was from Timmy. Huh. Well, that actually... Oh, it's 6260. I probably... Oh, yeah, I need to send that image. Hold on. I took a screenshot. God, I should totally watch that with you guys in the Discord. I absolutely should do that. Love the freaking computer. Yes! Oh my gosh, the computer was awesome. Yeah, I think I saw a 626. I did. I need to send it to Jaybird. Hold on. You twit. Of course you do. God. I can't think of any alerts where I could use courage. Okay, I can't think of any alerts where I could use courage that won't give me a minor heart attack. Alright, that is sent to my sister now. She's a big... See, have you had water and meds and food? Yes, I have. Oh, yeah. How'd I turn that off? Yes, I'm actually currently eating macaroni and cheese. That is, I get some on my tits. Hold on. I was thinking the same thing, B. Maybe I can have it as a variation. It was almost 7 when St. Helens erupted. Okay, so yeah, Timmy is younger than Icarus. Someone remind me to do that. Not by much. Yummy. Here. Let's see. Almost 7. So you were 6 years old when that happened. Holy crap. I was gonna say something and completely lost it. Remember when some dude bought a bunch of tires up to Mount St. Helens and lit them on fire as a prank? Pretty fragged up. Oh god, the sheer amount of PTSD. But yeah, someone remind me to do a raid variation with Courage the Cowardly Dog. You know, I'm on because Thunderbringer's here and is a storm, so I'm playing it. Ah, that's fair. That's fair. You guys have a storm up there where you're at, Goldie? But yeah, that is pretty fragged up. Okay, well, hopefully it'll knock down the heat where you guys are at. It's only made the heat worse down here. I just realized we got Panamanian weather here. Oh, that is too funny. Because it is hot and super humid. Just like it is in Panama. Rained today and it got down in the 70s. It was so nice. I can understand. I think it's still in like the 100s, 90s with like a 22 heat. Was it yesterday that it was a 22 heat index or was that Tuesday? He can't hear me. He's got his headphones on. But I think it might have been Tuesday. Because I think I was streaming when he came home. But I didn't know it was going to rain and I wore my sandals. So that wasn't fun. Well, at least your feet got to dry off quick. Hopefully. Pardon. She knows. But yeah, it is super muggy and pretty hot here. I will say, like I mentioned earlier, that I was not able to cool down very well. Carpet house. True. True. Alright, 7 minutes before ads. Oh yeah, because you don't, Goldie, you got the YouTube on your phone, right? Let's see, fingers crossed, and I'm shocked you didn't get the epic puns. Well, I see it. I keep forgetting that song. It didn't make much of an impact on me, surprisingly. The storm. You know, and another topic shift. But, over here's Boy, I should make more Banjo-Kazooie alerts. Oh! Bro, did I program that? Hold on. I don't think I programmed that. But I made a new thingamabobber. Have YouTube on phone. I'm pretty sure you don't have Twitch on your phone, right? And that's the reason you're using the use of tubes instead of the Twitch. Wait, don't get on me. Okay, yeah. But not so. Oh, right, duh. So, I want to show you guys something real quick. Hold on. Shit, that's right. It entirely restarted. I need to go digging for it. I pulled it up yesterday. Can I please go to large icon view again? please. Thank you. Oh yeah, for those that didn't hear me at the beginning of stream, I had to reinstall Photoshop because for some reason it decided to uninstall itself this morning. Too big of an... Okay. That's fair. That's fair. Also, Twitch, don't get on to me. Goldie's one of my mods. Shush. Let's see. Where are you? Are you in scene images? I have many folders. There's that. Did I? Must not have saved it as that. I guess I really didn't think I'd be making any changes to those. Oh well. But anywho. But similar to Nutty, Nutty has this thing called a bit menu, so I decided to make one for myself. And these are the amounts to chuck as bits. I know one of them's really expensive though. Ah! Hi, Cole. Yeah, these are the bit amounts to yeet at me in order to get special things to play. This is also donos. Not 58 cents, but so it'd be like $5.80, $1.17, $1.23, $1.60, and $17.01. Those are the lowest versions of each of those for like donos. But bits, this is where it's important. For bits, this is how much you need to do, and each one of them is its own unique variant. I fixed 2 of them. 2 of them have officially been fixed, and I am quite happy that I finally fixed them. I may need to change the 1, 2, 3, but we'll see. More ways to break it. Oh god, no! Excuse me. But yeah. Keeping in mind, since Twitch is the one with bits, this is only Twitch. Alright, back to the animating. But Cole, how are you doing? What you been up to? I wonder if I could stream to... Nah, that might be pushing it. I mean, yes, I made the mistake of saying where all of the, I don't know if mistake is the right word anymore. But I informed everyone of, what the goals currently are. Ooh. I need to get some tea. That's the metformin alarm. Jiminy Cricket, I look like I'm staring into someone's soul. I'm not talking about the chillet. Yikes. I think I had these. No. Hey! Doing good. How have you been doing? I've actually been doing pretty good. I beat the shit out of my mental demons this morning by rearranging the house. Or at least 3 rooms in the house. Oh, cool. Oh, yeah, that actually reminds me. The stream streak. Apparently, you can keep, even if you miss a stream, you can keep up your stream streak if you watch the VOD. So say you miss a stream, it's like, oh no, my streak's gonna go away. Just watch the VOD of that day and you keep it. Found that out yesterday. I was watching a bunch of random YouTube videos because, like I said, I could not get any work done. I tried. I failed. But as I said earlier, again, I have Pavloved myself into not working on Wednesdays. Alright. Ads are about to start. I'm gonna go ahead and push those, and I'm just gonna keep animating. So for those of you who are not subbed, see you guys on the other side of the ads.
Ah!
Sorry about why? How could you do this to me?
Ah!
Yep. What are thugs? Thugs! Lightning thief needs to be careful with... Ah, pat, pat, pat. What do you mean, what are thugs? I said subs. I'd say like the same. I have not had a Subway sandwich in a while, have I? I don't know if I want a Subway sandwich. Nah, well... I've had softer bread. I'd go for a Subway sandwich, but their bread's been kind of hard last time we got it. It's sad. They used to be really good. I wonder if Jersey Mike's is any good. I don't think I've had a Jersey Mike's sub before. Gone near one, but I don't think I've actually ever been in one. For those of you who are on this side of the ads, have any of y'all had a Jersey Mike's sub? Jersey Mike, they're amazing? Oh, number 13? I might try that then. I know there's a Jersey Mike's. Isn't there a Jersey Mike's over near Target? Or is that a different place? Okay. Can we try them out tomorrow? Let's see. Well, that's 2 people that say yes, they make good subs. I don't really like sandwiches though, so I'm biased. I like a good sandwich, and I like a good sub. We've had which was okay. But if they're... I've got 2 people that are picky. I know shit. I'm about to say Jimmy. I know Timmy's picky when it comes to food. And I know Icarus wouldn't lie to me. Right? Right? So if both of them say it's really good, I definitely want to try it out, at the very least. Peanut butter sandwich for school lunch every day, every year until I'm a senior. Oh, God. Get a number 13 Mike sandwich with their spicy sauce. Like sandwiches or peanut butter anymore. Was it the honey peanut butter stuff? There be? I'll have to see what the number 13 Mike's is. Because I am picky about my subs. But I can understand. Oh, God. No, 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 no! Generic brand. Okay. Well, there's this, it's mostly used for, either kids with allergies or it's the, like, free lunch option. And it's a mixture of honey and peanut butter. If you like Jersey Mike's subs Mike's Way, it's all the way with their sauce. They make a good pepper mixture, too, but you have to ask for it. It's spicy. Stannis, how dare you slander me like this? I can never figure out how to keep the jelly from making the bread soggy, so it was just peanut butter, no jelly. Oh, sacrilege! You just put a little bit of peanut butter on one slice of bread, you put a little bit of peanut butter on the other slice, which insulates the jelly from making the bread soggy. An Italian Mike's Way is they add all the dressings, spicy sauces, and pepper sauce. Okay. Well, I see there's a consensus between Icarus and Timmy on that one. You know what? I'll have that. We'll do a number 13 Mike's Way, with spicy sauce. That sounds really good. The 13 is fantastic. Oh, shoot. We got 3 folk in here. Alright. Don't have one close to me. They're about 2 hours. Jeez. Well, I mean, the... Oh, God, what is the name of that Italian restaurant? Oi, husbando. The Italian restaurant up in Tennessee. What was the name of it? Hippo? Boca de Beppo. That was it. There was another name I was about to say, and I'm like, no, that's a bad anime. Boca de Beppo is if I remember correctly, it's an immigrant Italian restaurant that sells family portions. Oh god, chat's actually moving really fast. Just way faster than normal. Oh no. Let's see. Okay, there we go. I gotta scroll through chat. Hold on. Oh, ads are over. The Mike's Way, it's all the way with their sauce. Oh, okay, yeah, I'll have that. How about the spicy? I do like spicy food. And again, I am still the crazy person who put who made manganero salsa. It's mangoes and habanero. We're going with it. That works. But instead of one singular habanero, I put in 10. It hurt so much, but it tasted so good. The Portobello cheesesteak 56 is the Big Kahuna cheesesteak. I'm very picky with cheese, with cheesesteak, admittedly. I like all their sandwiches. Let's see. If only that had been figured out 20 years ago, or rather that Mom or I figured it out. Felt that.
Uterapteron!
What is it, Grekane?
Someone wants you to compliment them.
Oh no. Oh crap, it's me! No! Alright, let me finish reading everything I've missed so far. Let's see, I like their sandwiches. I think they have a BLT? Oh my gosh. Oh no. Well, if I like their, whatchamacallit, if I like their number 13 Mike's Way with spicy sauce, if I like that, ooh, hold on. The original Italian provolone, provolone, ham, prosciutto. Oh wait, no, prosciutini? That. Capaculo, salami, pepperoni. I probably would skip the pepperoni. For some reason, pepperoni and me suddenly no longer get along together. Or we don't get along anymore, and I don't know why, and I'm sad. See, nothing says Jersey Mike's more than our original a truly authentic Jersey-style Italian sub. It's crafted with provolone ham. Is that supposed to be prosciutto or prosciutolini? Capriccios, salami, and pepperoni. I might just pick the pepperoni off and give that to my husband. Order a giant. We're gonna go in normal size. I don't want to waste food. For one truly rememberable words. Swear, I'm gonna make a character that talks just like that, and I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna just lose it. It's not that kind of. Oh, okay. Oops. Let's see. They also sell chow relish. It's not that kind of pepperoni. So not like pizza pepperoni. It's a different kind of pepperoni. Okay, in that case, I'll try it still with the pepperoni, and if it's the type of pepperoni that doesn't like me, I'll just pick it off and give it to my husband. Hot top pepper relish. Now available in 16-ounce jars. Get this hot and spicy relish today. That looks good. That reminds me, it almost reminds me of, like wet red pepper flakes. Oh, wait, I can actually look at the sandwiches! The favorite ham and cheese. At 13, the original Italian. I'm not gonna lie, that looks really good. Well, I'm sold. Depending on the store, they will give you a sample of the meat if you ask. Okay, well that's gonna require me to go with the husbando. Why am I being packed with food? Why? Here from sandwich for a bit. I'm glad you stopped yourself there, Goldie. Bless. Okay. Ah! Why'd you hit me with a rock? What? I will compliment myself in a moment. Out there. gracious. Mm, Farfet Nugan. Um. Uh, you know what? I am stronger physically. I am stronger physically than I realize. That is my compliment to me. Because I did move that love seat all by myself, and I moved that solid wood dining room table by myself. I do feel really good about that. So there, I've complimented myself. Yeah. I'm gonna munch on macaroni cheese. Hold on. Oh. Goldie, you missed a lot. Yes. Yes, really. Pint size 70. Oh. Jeez. Got in trouble for it back in the NES era. Excuse me again, goodness. I used to have a little piglet on the screen. Grief. Come on. That's fair enough. But yeah. I will admit, I actually did get quite a bit of stuff done today. And it's not often I get to say I beat the shit out of my mental demons. I don't get to say that very often. We're still in Banjo-Kazooie 1, because that's the waiting booth. I always forget how fast this song is whenever I try to sing along with it. That's Jinjo Village, isn't it? Ha! I got it right. UCC. Oof. That's rough. Hopefully things will pick up. Looks stoned out of my noggin. Jiminy cricket. I haven't. Oh no. I'm gonna have to find a prop. I'm gonna have to find a prop and just Oh no, because I've got to do a keyboard and mouse for this particular section. Crapola. Okay, this is where outline is supposed to go. Start here. So wait a minute. I need to make sure everything is correct here. Okay, those are all done. I need to redo that. That needs to come in closer after all. For that to make sense, that needs to follow that purple line. Still what I thought was correct. You know, if I thought to look up at that upper left corner, I probably would have seen this. Perfect, again. Not anymore. Probably should be able to. Yeah, that's better. There we go. I had to take quite a few. Had to take quite a few shortcuts. You're correct. There. A little easier seeing the other one was. Oh, made it through one frame already. See how quickly I can get through this one. I'm still a little upset, Spaghetti, that I had to reinstall Photoshop here. I haven't had to do that before. I mean, given this is not a new computer, I haven't had to reinstall. So weird. Excuse me again. Goodness. Princess. I'm drinking a soda! Don't mean for him to be that loud. I mean, it'd be a lot worse if I was drinking a Dr. Pepper. I get my best and loudest burps off that stuff. Okay, the next break is in 41. Oh, husbando. Can you get, tea? Let's go with the beach guy. I don't remember what his tea flavor is. Exotic something. That one. 2-liter rice. Jiminy! Is it normal or is it diet or is it zero? Which version of Dr. Pepper is it? I have to drink the zero sugar stuff because of the diabetes. Also, now that I've heard it said diabetes instead of just diabetes, I choose to say diabetes because that's funnier. I like saying it that way. It doesn't make it as terrifying. And it feels more redneck, admittedly. But yeah, the exotic, if you do !cheeby, or just !cheeby, and you find the guy that's in a swimsuit, that's the tea I am asking for. Ah! My back! Oh, my back! Thank you! Sorry!
I'm sorry.
Sometimes I go to say something and just it comes right out. I don't think it catches all of them. Oop.
Bits Gemma.
Did it say Gemma? Gemma. But yeah, that was one of the special ones. I think what I need to change on that one is just the graphic. Because right now it's just Chibi Harley waving high. But yeah, that was one of them. And thank you for the bits. Yeah, I'm sure we all know what 160 is because that's my boy for alligator. Oh, that actually reminds me. I need fan art of this particular, I hate to call it pairing, but that's the only word I can think of. I want fan art with Feraligator and Chillet. I think that would be so cute. Give me an ugly, brutish Feraligator with the adorable ferret that is Chillet. Why don't I draw it myself? You guys see my workload. I asked someone else to do that. I ask it and I hope one of the artists here in chat does it. Might be able to do something with Blender too, now that I think about it. And that's also 123 closer to another 10 free sketch request stream. I think I may just do a stream of that. Mayhem Temple? I always say Mayhem Mayhem. No, it's Mayhem Temple. Yep. Oh, that reminds me. I think, Timmy, you were the... Was it you or was it Thanos that said... pretty sure it was you, Timmy, who said there was a plug-in so that I could show... Thank you, dear. Thank you very much. So that I could have like a the VLC player on screen and have like a little graphic instead of just like having it itself on there, because it itself kind of looks a little sad and messy. Don't get me wrong, the VLC player is an absolute game changer for me when it comes to like working with videos and such, but I want to make it all snazzy, you know? I'm just a landscape painter at the moment. I need to get better at mountains before I can do Pokemon Pal World character. Well, I'll put it this way. You are a lot better at landscape than I am. You are way better than I am. Oh my gosh. But I appreciate that, man. Maybe you can make the landscape scanning in and someone else can do the characters. Oh, actually, you know what would also be cool? If someone made a Feraligatr VTuber. I've seen a Typhlosion VTuber. I have not seen a Feraligatr one yet. I actually went looking. No way, and your lighthouse is awesome. I appreciate that. I really do. If I remember correctly, it was your favorite lighthouse that I painted. If I remember correctly. Cape, Cape... What was the name? Cape something. Not Cape Canaveral. I'm pretty sure I have it on the website, too. Cape... Nedic! That was it! That was it. Or at the very least, I remembered it was Cape something. It is your favorite lighthouse. Awesome. Yeah, I remember that. And when I finished it, I was like, hey, you want to buy it? And you went, hell yeah. Which means it's not collecting dust and is on display by someone who likes it. Oh, that actually reminds me. Speaking of pictures, provided I actually show my face on, we'll say Saturday, someone remind me that, oh, Jiminy, that was my sister, hold on. But someone remind me to show off the poster I got from Sticker Mule. Because this will be the size of posters that you guys, if that gets unlocked, this will be the size of the posters you guys will be getting with the stretch goals. But I actually used one of my old art pieces that I did. I think I did it, or did I do it for Design by Humans? I might have. Pretty sure I did it for Design by Humans. Framed it and it is hanging in my living room with... Aww. Oh yeah, that's right, you've got multiple of my paintings! Was the other one... I know one of them was round. I think it was that... One of them was a red beach scene. Was the other... Did you get the Sakura one? Phone, I typed in USED. Yeah, my sister just sent me a button. See, I think so. I can post a pic in Discord if you want. Please and thank you. I think you and one other person on this planet. I I think you two are the only ones that actually own paintings from me. I think. I need to go... Well, it's on the website. Not who owns them. But I think you and a guy named J-Dog, I think you two are the only ones that actually own paintings by me. That said, if anyone wants to buy the whatever painting I work on whenever I do the painting stream next month, it will be next month. It's not going to be this month. I can't. I cannot. I do not have the time for that kind of setup. But if anyone wants to... Actually, I probably should do a poll for what I should paint on whenever I do the painting stream. Because, quite frankly, I generally do some kind of water scene or beach. It's very rare that I don't do that, which I guess that makes the Cape Nedic picture even more rare. It's one of the few that that isn't a beach scene and technically doesn't have any water. I just realized that. Hot dog, that really is a unique painting. Although, that does remind me, speaking of paintings, I did an experimental painting a little bit ago. I got really inspired one night because there was a harvest moon. Like, the moon was an almost cheesy orange. And it was such an interesting color and had an interesting glow. But the way the clouds moved in front of it made it look like it was in a nest. So I painted that particular thing. But what I did with the moon is I mixed in some glow-in-the-dark paint and then painted over it with the glow-in-the-dark paint. So interesting about glow-in-the-dark paint, just for those that don't know, it's translucent. When it goes down, it's translucent, even though it looks kind of like, it looks a little bit like glue in the bottle. But when you paint it onto a piece, it's actually translucent. The painting itself, you have to put a lot of light on it, but it does glow at night. I was super happy that that actually worked. I honestly thought it wouldn't. But yeah, it's been some time since I've done that particular experimental painting. But I liked it when it came out. Or when I finished it, I guess I should say. Obviously, there's a lot of things I keep looking at. It's like, man, I could have done this, and this better. But ultimately, the goal of the painting was a success. Can I make this painting glow? The answer was yes. And I will say, also kind of an unfortunate, is with the Anita's all-purpose acrylic, I do need to use it up because it's starting to separate. And since it's separating, that's going to affect the quality of the paint. So I probably should do more paintings, to be entirely honest. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out which paintings I've actually sold or given away. Hey, Brian! Glow-in-the-dark paint reminds me of the lady who posted a pic of her beam down there getting glow-in-the-dark tattooed and of it glowing. Interesting. Also, yikes. Also, hi, Brian. Okay, so there's Cape Nedic. There's the experimental red monochrome. What is that one right there? That is... I know that's a beach. I know that's a beach. I literally don't remember the rest of it. Because, yeah, those are my painted clouds. I recognize that anywhere. Yeah, there's the Cape Netick, which, actually, looking at it like that, that looks really damn good. Fuck. Okay, maybe I do need to give myself a bit more credit on that one. Yeah, and there's the monochrome, where I restricted myself to I think it was blue, purple, and red. Obviously with black and white being allowed. That was a monochromatic painting. I don't remember the name of that other one. Came back Engie.
Dadgummit! JJ!
I'll use the spider ID thing later. And then oh, and then Corgi sends me that. Oh gosh, bless. The monochrome is a little out of focus. The one on the right is the one I'm trying to remember. For the life of me, I do not remember. But yeah, I will say at that distance, the Camp Netick actually looks really good. Goodness. I will say that's probably one of the other reasons why I'm like, man, I hate that. Why I go, man, you're better than I am. Is I'm always up close and personal with my paintings, so I know all of the flaws. And actually, now that I think about it, I think that's the case for just about everyone who's an artist. We know the flaws of whatever we're working on. And for us, it's like, man, this ain't that good. But for other people, it's amazing. God damn, I wish I could get my trees to look like that. Yeah, and I will say painting is a very nice zen thing to do. You just kind of go with the flow. And one of the, I don't remember if I finished this one, but there were two paintings I was doing at the same time. One was, everything was intentional. Like I would pick the colors, be like, okay, I want this, this, and this. But any of the paint left over, like say if I had to mix some stuff together, any paint left over I would use on the other painting. And it had a very interesting result. I think that was the one that I had the black and white shark that swam between the two sections. I'm gonna have to go back and find that one. I think wait, no, I'm pretty sure it's on the wall. I've actually started hanging up my paintings. I used to keep them hidden. Beach, is just called Seaside, dated 4/7. Jiminy cricket, that's 4 years old. That is 4 years old. Really, I only named it Seaside? Well, it actually, no, that makes sense. Actually, you know what? Oh, I gotta get a fluff it. I'm gonna go to my website real quick. Because why not? Because that'll be under featured. Should be under featured. It will not be under featured pictures. It'll be under featured pictures and then works by year. I thought it would be. Purple Coast. I didn't. There's Oceanside, Topsy Turvy. Topsy Turvy was the experimental one where I'd, like, when I had leftover things, I would heat it onto that one. Grayscale one was Winter. I don't actually have a picture of that one. Oh god, I gotta update this. I need to take pictures of those. I actually don't have a picture of that particular. Yeah, no, I don't actually have a picture of that painting. Huh. Huh. Yeah, because it would have been in works of 2021. Damn. Palm Tree Beach. Beach. Huh. Okay, so that was a palm tree on that side. You know what's funny? I don't remember it. To the point that it's not up on the website. Huh. You know what? I'm gonna go see if I actually have it somewhere in my files. Someone remind me to do that later. But, huh. Hmm. Hey. Ooh, that did not feel good. Back. And try a picture of weekend. Back for you later this week. Wait until I'm able to go through my files and see if I have it scanned or a picture of it somewhere. And I'll get back to you on that. But thank you for the offer. I greatly appreciate that. Actually, that could be something interesting. Because if I remember correctly, the Purple Coast, which is the one in the center, didn't that isn't that a raffle? Or wasn't that one raffled off? And you're the one that got it? If I remember correctly? Yeah, I might do that with this next painting. I got both of those from raffles, I think. I know the Cape Netick you bought, and I mean the other two were raffles then. Okay, cool. Oh gosh, that reminds me. I need to see. Yeah, the lighthouse. Yeah, yeah. Which, thank you, by the way. A lot of time really did go into that one. Ow! Oh, right. Teeth. My hand has bumped into my teeth. And scolding. Oh, Grievous. Do. Love them all, and everyone that sees your painting loves them. Really? I'm gonna cry. Aww. Ack! No! Wrong animation! There it is, a crying animation. I'm gonna cry. Aww. I'm happy to hear that. Also, I need to learn my expression keys better. Admittedly, I just set 2 of these up today. Literally right before stream. So, and it's both the crying and the rolling of eyes. Oh, for love of Peter, Paul, and Mary. That keeps wanting to check out your streams because he loves your painting and how supportive you are. Really? back, I'm gonna real clearly cry. Oh, that's awesome. I appreciate that. Well, I stream 5 times a week for now. Maybe one day I'll catch it. He's being deployed. Where at? Can that be said? I know sometimes it has to be hush hush. Don't remember? Okay. That's fair. That's fair. But that, I hope it's to at least a friendly base in a friendly area. That's scary. No two ways about it. That's scary. I will admit, beginning of college, I almost went into the ROTC. Ended up not doing that because A, I lost my scholarship. Thanks, Dr. Bob. Keep forgetting I gotta alt tab in order to do this, but oh, wrong one. Yeah. Thanks, Dr. Bob. I'll get these keys right eventually. I just gotta use them more often, that's what's gotta happen. But yeah, you stay at 100% and quit changing opacity on me. Grief. But what was I talking about? Oh, right. I almost went into ROTC, specifically Navy. I would have been a squid. If you know, you know. But between me losing that scholarship, because of engineering physics 1, and then my asthma and my weight. The weight they could have taken care of, admittedly, but my asthma, they couldn't overlook that. Yeah, between those, I ended up not going in. But that's another reason why I do my charity work with Stack Up, is, yes, I could not serve in the military, so this is my way of serving, in a way. It allows me to give back to those in the military that I've known. Because my just about my whole family is military. And I want to help. I couldn't serve, so I'm gonna help. So while it's, I guess technically not service to the country, it's service to those who protect the country, you know? I don't know. I might just be rambling. Oh, that is way too thick. There we go. Yeah, I hope your friend stays safe. As safe as he can be. Wherever he's going. Ah! Oh! Actually managed to hit it on the dot this time. Ah! Remus! You're welcome. I wonder if they would be allowed to watch me wherever he's going. Again, I pray it's not an active theater. I think that's the correct word, but I hope it's not to an active battlefield. I'll pass that along and remind him to check out your stream when he can. I appreciate that. Okay. Why is that at 236? That makes no sense. But yeah, I hope he stays safe. 100% though. Okay, hold on a minute. Where's my VLC player? I refuse to listen to Grunty Industries. I don't feel like wasting my time with that. Should I? Let's see. Okay. At break, I shall take my diabetes medication. Hellfire Peak. I think this is Lava Side. Yeah, this is Lava Side. Actually, now I'm thinking about it, because now I'm on the thoughts of paintings. For those of y'all in chat, what kind of painting would you want to see from me? I primarily do like ocean, something with water, usually. I'm always open to trying something else. All I can say is just that's my wheelhouse is beach. Not gonna lie, I'll forever be miffed at that one commission. I bit off way more than I could chew. I managed to chew it all, but I still bit off way more than I could chew with that one commission. I wonder how J-Dog's doing right now. I hope he and his family's doing alright. Over here. Yeah, I guess to shift again, I wonder how many bases are allowed to watch. Oh, it's a random question. See, painting like one of those old covered wooden bridges in the middle of nowhere with some trees and a couple cabins or bond. Ooh, that would be very interesting. It would definitely get me away from the beach. That's for certain. All right, one moment. I gotta stretch. Oh, get me away from the beach. I can do it over a river. Just have to figure out what angle. Hold on, dude. I gotta stretch. Something wrong with my back here. Like back, right shoulder, right next to the armpit, but not quite there. That muscle. I really don't want to have to apply heat, but I may need to. Oh no. That would be really pretty. I should open up a suggestion box. One moment. I'm gonna go in Discord real quick. I know ads are in like 5 minutes, or 6 minutes, but I need to do this. Wait, what? Eh? Ah! One moment. Must reboot. Heart attack. forgot what I was doing in Discord. Damn it. Hi. Oh, hi, Corgi. How are you doing? How did your cupcakes come out really good? Because they look delicious. But yes, welcome in, Raiders. How are you all doing today? Hello, Corgi. What were you up to? Hey, David. How are you? Hold on. Brain. But yes, see. But yes, welcome in. For those of you who don't know who I am, hi. How you doing? I am Uniraptor. I'm a sci-fi fantasy author, freelance artist, and animator, podcaster, game developer, variety Twitch streamer, among many other things. But yes, what were you up to, Corgi? Were you playing Minecraft? Maybe doing some Dead by Daylight? What were you up to? But yes, ignore the fact that I'm a chiller. Also, hilariously enough, we are 5 minutes away from ads. Also, it is perfectly fine if you need to raid and run. I totally get that. I just realized I'm coughing Lampy. Sorry there, Mr. Moth. But yeah, if you need to raid and run, that's entirely okay. Make sure you take your good care of thyself. Get water, get snacks. You get, the whole 10 yard. Not even 9 yard, 10 yard. Touchdown. On another note, I need to take my medicine real quick. One moment. Tasty. My tea is just cool enough for me to be able to drink. Tasty. I might actually need to put some sugar in this one. Specifically monk fruit. Monk fruit's good. Anyway, for those of you who might be new here, I'm working on an animation that is due at the end of the month. I am horrendously behind, to say the least. God, I'm so behind. Oops. I was doing something in Discord and I plumb forgot what it was. Oh, hopefully I'll remember it during the ad break. I will do a BRB at the ad break, by the way. Mainly so I can dig and so I can eat some of the rest of this mac and cheese. Okay, yeah, it'd be easier. No, not easier to do it that way. Easier to do it this way. Alright, I need to shift my foot. Oh, I recognize that paint. Oh. Oops. Whoopsies. I thought I hurt my ankle earlier today, and I'm like, nah, I didn't. That's not what that is. That's what it was. Heck, gummit, what? There we are. Back on the correct frame. I've got, out of 18, I am now on 7, so I've got 11 more to go. I need to work a lot on these. Okay, so ads are about to start in a minute. Like I said, I'm going to do BRB. So I will be right back. Okay, I didn't quite have as much control over ads as I thought I did. Oh well. How are you peeps doing? What y'all up to? Did you enjoy the break? Macaroni and cheese is now away in the fridge. I couldn't finish it. Eh. Nah. Nah.
Listen, all this takes a lot of getting used to. And you do get used to it. After a while.
Yeah, this guy makes me.
There's 3 things I'll always miss, though.
Can't help it, listen.
1, not having to watch my step all the time.
And
2, forget about 2. And 3, I miss the songs. Folks from Ceylondia knew how to carry a tune. Sure, we've got some songs on the old gramophone, but try and imagine what they sounded like. Playing to a room full of fine people. Unwinding at the soul regret after a hard day's work. Those were the days.
Much as don't get me wrong, I love the narrator. He's amazing. Love his voice. I don't feel like listening to Bastion. So we are gonna go ahead and hobble to Beacon Pines for music. I need to finish that game. There's a lot of games I need to finish, but I need to finish that one. I hope those weren't audible. If they were, I'm sorry. I think I may need to make the eyes narrower. Like on the sides, squish them. Not gonna lie, I kind of want cupcakes. Thanks, Corgi. Yeah, memories. Gosh, so pretty. Also, I apologize if I am off pitch. I did not expose an ear. will say I'm kind of looking forward to not doing an animation every month. And if I do, it's going to be something like super, super small. Or maybe it'll be like, hey, I got a section done and I use it in another way. Oh, or I could do work in progress videos. Not necessarily like, ooh, you know, drawing up to it, like all the drawings and stuff, because I don't have time lapse. I have not been able to find a time lapse plugin for CS6, and I don't think anyone's ever going to develop one at this point. I would use Clip Studio, but the Clip Studio Paint software that I did have, I no longer have the license. That's otherwise I'd use Clip Studio Paint because they do have such a feature. I don't know if the old version is still available for a one-time purchase, but similar with Photoshop, I refuse to get something that requires a subscription for this kind of software, especially with as expensive as it is. Now, go back to this one. Check. Okay, I did not finish that here. Music. Oh yeah, I do have, speaking of programs and music, I do now have FL Studios. It was a one-time purchase, which is the reason I got it. And it also was because of Humble Bundle. Humble Bundle gave me a coupon, so I could get it for even cheaper. Almanac. But, I need to do some more tutorial videos, but I'd like to try and make a song with it. I kind of want to record lyrics for the Jeff song that I've been working on. And basically, I just find a, find like maybe a karaoke version, and if I can't find a karaoke version, I'm just gonna have to remake the song, which is gonna be very difficult. I do have something called Music Maker, which if you hear any of the songs that you hear on stream, specifically like my BRB and then my end stream song, both of those I made with Music Maker. And they're pretty neat for what they are. in my opinion, they're neat for what they are. But I would like to make something even more musical, if that makes sense. But I need... I just need to practice. I need to practice. And yes, thank you there, Grekeneg. My first book... Oh man, that would be cool to make music for my book. But my first book is getting published, and through the Kickstarter, it is going to be the only way that you can get signed copies of my book. At least for now. And also, we've fully funded. Some of the stretch goals include additional merch like bookmarks, prints, desktop backgrounds, which will be 3 of them will be landscape, and 4 of them, provided we get to that stretch goal, will be character art. And also one of the stretch goals is to get a dust jacket cover of the hardback, which will be published through Ingram Spark. So that one's going to take a while, but that's only if we hit the stretch goal for it. If we hit the stretch goal, if we hit it, I'd like to hit it within the first half of July, just so that I can make adjustments on shipping materials. I'm gonna need so many shipping materials. But anyway. It isn't the 4th of July yet. Oh, crackers, that's right. There's a 4th of July thing at Bandy's. I need to write that down so I don't forget. But anyway, but yeah, that's another one of the stretch goals, and the signed and personalized versions of that one will also be available if that's a big fat if we get to that stretch goal. All right, so now for the big test. Right, that one. Okay, there we go. All right, so that is frame 7 pretty much done. Oop. Oh yeah, wiped down the stove today. Actually did a spot of cleaning. Along with, rearranging my whole house. Well, not the whole house. Not the whole house. I can't say the whole house. Can say, however, that I moved 3 rooms. Squeeze me. Goodness and golly gee willikers. Actually, with that said, so we've gotten through 2 frames so far. Can someone give me exclamation mark uptime, please? All I heard when I get back was penthouse. I moved 3 rooms in my house. Thank you, Icarus. I could go for at least another 10 minutes. Maybe. Oof. Low on the uptake there, Timmy. But I appreciate it. I do know there is a bit of lag. Not just between like people, but also, well, not just between like services, but there's also like lag between people. I know some places are like just a couple seconds behind, and other places are like 30 seconds behind. So it's okay. I know some streams that I watch, I'm like, are you? I ain't calling you quick. blame your internet connection. That's it. I demand my book now. Well, you're gonna have to wait on Amazon then. Because until they can give me a normal copy of the book, I can't do anything. Oh, yeah, that reminds me. I will be announcing, still on the book stuff, I will be announcing a timeline closer to the end of the Kickstarter. Just because by then I'll have a clearer picture of what people, or what I'll need to order, of what people want, basically. I'll have a better idea what all I need to order. Again, once we get closer to the end of the Kickstarter, which the end of the Kickstarter is the same day that I publish my book, which will be July 31st, 2025. After a whole, I had to delay that sucker a whole year. It was supposed to get published last year, but thanks, editor. Thanks a whole frickin' lot. Oh, wait. Yeah, thanks, editor. I will say one disadvantage of the working in Photoshop is I can't use the expressions while that window is active. But yes, if you would like to support the Kickstarter, go to that link, and you can, if you don't want anything, you can donate $1. If you do want stuff, there's plenty of tiers to choose from, and there's plenty of add-ons. All of it swag. This is also, the Kickstarter is also going to be the place where, will be the only place that you'll be able to get certain stickers and certain merchandise for the book. Unless the book becomes really popular all of a sudden. Like I can fund the next book hands down kind of popular. Which honestly would be about 10 grand. That's one is a, oh man, hands down, that funds it, because I think it was like $6,000 total so far. I think it's about $6,000 total so far that I've spent getting the book to where it is. I'll have to look at my receipts and stuff to make sure what the actual total is. But anyway. Hi. Well, I just realized I could, emphasis on the term, could, and technically, could do, signings at MomoCon next year. Maybe. Well, I guess I should probably rephrase the book signing thing again. This will be the easiest way to get a signed book from me. Because my mother-in-law has mentioned doing a book signing at one of the local bookstores. And admittedly, I think that's a good idea. But we'll see. I need to speak with the owner before I say anything more on that. Still in Beacon Pine. What is this one? Everything's fine. Okay. Oh, random thought. I am planning on uploading all of my animations to Newgrounds, since Newgrounds is no AI. Gonna head off, getting sleepy, and gonna get ready to wind down. Alrighty, be safe and be careful there, B. May your sleep be restful and your food be filling. Since I myself am starting to near the end of my candle here, any suggestions on who we should raid? If not, I'll pick someone at random from my list. I hope it's restful. I hope it's restful too. I very much hope it's restful for you. Buenas noches. Oh, I don't want to have to do in-betweens for this. There we go. I'm gonna see if I can get through at least half of this frame. I'm gonna keep working on this after stream just because I need to. But yeah. But at least for stream, I'd like to get through half of this particular frame. I've got 7, 8. Got all of 6, well, the rest of 6, all of 7, and now some of 8. But I am not Picard, for I am not one of 9. Was he one of 9? Was he 2 of 9? Maybe 3. He was something of 9 when he got absorbed by the Borg. Albeit briefly. How did they unabsorb him from the Borg? Anyone know? I haven't got that far in Star Trek. I haven't watched Star Trek in a hot minute, admittedly, though. I started watching the New Generation. I think New Generation. The one with Picard. The one with Cue Ball Picard. Next gen. Okay. Yeah, I think that one was kind of like slice of life exploration, if I remember correctly. Yeah, that's the one I started with. Yeah, that's also the one where I keep... Is it Wesley or Weasley? I constantly get that mixed up. I know one of them... Oh no. Sadly, that doesn't help me! Because I can pronounce that Wesley or Weasley. Is it West as in like north, south, east, west? Or is it Wesley or Weasley? As in, like, wheat. Okay, Wesley. Should have been left in the West. Thank you, because I know one is Harry Potter, the other one's Star Trek, but I can never keep the two straight. Oh, let's see. Wesley, like from Princess Bride. I have only seen that movie once. What character was that one? I'm not joking. I have only seen that movie once, and it was after I graduated college. I do not remember. Is that also only once? Princess Bride is an awesome classic. I remember enjoying it when I did watch it, but yeah, I've only ever seen it once. And the only reason I remember that I've only seen it once is because back in college, all of my friends are like, how dare you? How could you possibly not have, you know, watched this amazing movie? And I'm like, I've never even heard of it. Which got them grasping their pearls. What accent was that? It was the main dude then for Wesley. Hi, kitty cat. Okay, it was the main character. I'm guessing it was the guy who liked the princess. He had that Zorro mask going on, didn't he? Hello, kitty cat. And he said, what was it? As you wish? Carrie Elwes? Yeah, no, I'm butchering that. I'm sorry. I've probably very much butchered that. I'm sorry. He's a good actor. At least going by that movie, he seemed like a pretty good actor. Okay, for the love of all that is furry, what do you want, child? Here. You get pets. You get so many pets and stitches. My gosh. She is constantly running back and forth and rubbing her tail on the bottom of my leg. She's done it like no less than like 5 times now. Her baby demands attention, nothing more. Apparently. Oh my god, child, come here. Come here, fuzzy child. I'm going to try and work with you in my arms. She is purring like a motorboat. Oh my word. Yes, yes, fuzzy child. I hear pet. Squish, squish, squish. What? Sadly the mic does not pick it up. I've tried before. I let you down! How dare you meow at me? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. But yeah, that's the main reason I remember having only seen it once, because it was basically on my list of things to watch and I just never watched it until after until at least after the first college. I think eventually me and the husbando watched it, I think. Who was it with then? Wesley Snipes, the only Blade. Yes. Yeah, that reminds me of Deadpool and Wolverine. Oh yeah, didn't the new Blade movie get canceled because they couldn't figure out how to write it? And the original writer for Blade was like, dude, it's not that complicated. It's also one of the only superhero movies where the superhero does not get the girl. I find it funny. I remember how to say Wesley Snipes because I liked Blade. Hmm? Actually, he does what? Which part of that spiel I just gave? Wait, oh, he gets the girl. Wait, he does? I thought he didn't. Because they agreed to, you know, keep working together, but not as a, oh, Romeo, like, not in a romantic sense. Gets the girl and then she gets captured between the... Oh. Wait, between the movies? I thought there was only one! What? I thought there was only one Blade movie. Come again? There were 3? What happened to the other 2? I've only ever heard of there being one Blade movie. Tired Deadpool joke about the Blade 2 movie. Huh. Yeah, no, that makes sense now. Third one had HHH the wrestler in it. Cool. There's only ever gonna be one Blade. Yeah, can y'all find it? But again, if let's see, and Ryan was in the third. That's funny. If you guys can find it, you guys want to stream it on Discord? We can have like a movie night and we can all watch that together. I have to watch them. If we can get like the full trilogy, just go through all of them, I think that would be cool. Then I get to remember all of the glorious 90s cheese that is Blade. Amaretto, bless your little fuzzy heart. My foot is not a toy! Ah, bless her little fuzzy heart. But yeah, I think that would be a fun thing to do. It'd have to be done probably Saturday night. For me, it'd have to be done Saturday night after stream. But once we figure out like all the logistics, we can, or once we figure out who has what, we'll schedule. And then the movie theater in Discord can be opened back up. On an unrelated note, I have finished my soda. I've finished my sody water. That's fun to say. Do that on Saturday. Saturday movie night sounds fun. Woo! Yeah, Saturday leads into Sunday, which I think most people have Sundays off.
I'm being petted.
This way. I wonder, wait a minute, why is it all the way over there? Oh, that might be why. Also, hi Gigi, how are you? Actually, wait a minute. Huh. Tired? Felt that. Very much felt that. How was your evening after repo last night? Yeah, I did not work yesterday, but I did play games with friends. I played repo with Gigi, Corgi, the husbando, and B. Now my spider, it's a house spider. Okay. Huh. Well, I'm glad she was able to ID it, because I probably would not have been able to. But Spooter sounds very angry, judging by how it looked in that picture. And hey, that also saves me time. Also, if Elizabeth's still here, thank you! I've got a good chunk of this frame lined. The big thing right now is just getting it lined. Guys. Oh, thank you there, Crickene. Oh yeah, TBT. Get your waifu teas. Oh yeah, that reminds me, I need to ask Elizabeth if she ordered that tea or not. cold. And again, I need to finish Beacon Pines. It was a good, well, it is a good game. I just haven't gotten back to it. Is it just that eye? Oh, it's an eye and an arm. Alright. Someone give me exclamation mark uptime, please. Let's see where I'm at. Okay, we're almost at 4 hours. Alright, any suggestions on who we should raid? If not, I'll pick someone at random from my list. I mean it this time. I honestly don't know who's on right now. Crazy color difference. Alright. I think it's just this side of the body then? Oh, you know what? I might be able to push it. Hold on. I can entirely take that out. Let's do this. It is just... Oh, no. There it is. You know what? Let's see how far I can go before I'm like, okay, yeah, I need a break. That isn't an ad break. Might be able to get this frame, at least the line art for this frame, might be able to get that done. Yeah, I just needed that section there. I think Amaretto's still upset that I haven't put the alligator back. So for those of you wondering what the hell I'm talking about, I have this giant alligator plush that my dad got me for Valentine's Day while I was in college at Auburn. And I had laid it on, or I'd laid it under my desk to try and use it so I could prop my feet up because there's this metal bar that is just the right height to prop my feet up on, but it's a metal bar and it's square and it hurts to have my feet there. So I put the alligator there to try and soften that up a bit, and it kept falling off, so like, oh well, and then didn't pick it up, and so Amaretto went, okay, mine now, and has been laying on it for some time. When she had to have an emergency surgery, well, I say I put a blanket, not a blanket, a towel over it. So that way, if she laid on it or sat on it, she wouldn't get blood on it. And then it just stayed there even after she got better. And then she got sick one evening and threw up thankfully onto the towel. The towel's so much easier to clean. And so I picked the towel up and the gator up as well, just to be on the safe side. I have not put the gator back since, and Amaretto has not been happy with me. I also have some cardboard boxes where she normally lays underneath the thing. So that's not helping matters. That is not helping matters at all. Oh shoot, I might have actually just finished the line art for this frame. Ooh. That's a possibility. Alright, for the hair. One segment of the hair I didn't get. Got all of that. Okay, just that one segment of the hair. Again, with the line art, I look stoned. It will be better. Oh, sweet! Oh no, I gotta do the eyes for this one before I do line art. Ah! I knew that was gonna bite me in the butt. Anyway, so. Silence, VLC. Where is the thingamabobber that I need? Kick out of that, don't need it anymore. Kick out of that, don't need it anymore. There you are. Alright, who's live? We got Zombie playing League, Active playing Escape of Tarkov. Who else we got? Thank you for the alligator!
Thanks for the stream. Have a good night, Uno and chat.
You too.
See you next stream.
And the next stream should be tomorrow, starting at 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. My having lunch with my dad for his birthday, so hopefully that goes well. But thank you for 160 biddies. Muchas gracias. My alligator is my boy. I need to see what number chill it is on the Palpedia. And maybe I'll make an alert for that if I can find a soundbite. Anyway, I need to figure out who we're gonna rate. But yeah, tomorrow's gonna be another animating stream. As you can tell by tonight, I'm gonna need it. Let's see, Orky, Nated, Sniper. Oh, Captain. Captain still going? I think so.
Me through the boards.
Yeah, let's go raid Captain Noble. He's having a stream anniversary. Alright, so with all that said, again, tomorrow's going to be another animating stream. This Saturday is going to be a Marvel Rivals stream. And next Monday is going to be another writing stream. But with all that said, y'all, please be safe, be careful, make good decisions, and I will see you guys tomorrow for some more animation. Good night, everybody. And thank you all for your support. I greatly appreciate it. Now let's go raid the Captain Noble. I hope he's in front of his screen by the time we get in there.